Hey, I'm Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and hi, I am Josh, in recovery and battling the diseases of addiction and mental health. Today is August 22nd, and we'll be reading out of Daily Reflections, playing a little bit of catch-up. So yes, Daily Reflections, August 22nd. Seeking emotional stability. When we developed still more, we discovered the best possible source of our emotional stability to be God Himself. We found that dependence upon His perfect justice, forgiveness, and love was healthy, and that it would work where nothing else would. If we really depended upon God, we couldn't very well play God to our fellows, nor could we feel the urge wholly to rely on human protection and care. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 116. All my life I depended on people for my emotional needs and security, but today I cannot live that way anymore. By the grace of God, I have admitted my powerlessness over people, places, and things. I had been a real people addict. Wherever I went, there had to be someone who would pay some kind of attention to me. It was the kind of attitude that could only get worse, because the more I depended on others and demanded attention, the less I received. I have given up believing that any human power can relieve me of that empty feeling. Although I remain a fragile human being who needs to work 8 steps to keep this particular principle before my personality, it's only a loving God who can give me inner peace and emotional stability. Yeah, for me, inner peace and emotional stability are huge, which is why I actually, as part of my strength for my fellowships, both in and out, use meditation and different mantras. Like you might have heard me say before, I look in the mirror and say, Josh, I love you. Josh, you're deserving of love. Josh, you deserve to be loved. Josh, you're capable of loving others. Josh, you're allowed to feel your feelings and be vulnerable. I say that in the mirror regularly, like every day, like literally every day. And it was weird at first. Don't get me wrong, it was super weird, but I saw a TED Talk, like, I don't know, it must have been, gosh, I don't even know, probably like 4.5 years ago, something like that. But this blonde-haired woman, she was basically explaining that, self-care and self-love, and that she would say this in the mirror for like a month, and that at first it was difficult for her. I've kept it up since I've seen it. Now, do I say it 30 times and is it always the same thing? Not really. Because like today, I'll probably mix it up a little bit. Yesterday, I definitely mixed it up. I said probably like 7 different things over the course of my like 30 or so. But yeah, that also being said, I was not really seeking attention from people. I would isolate and hide and like run, and I was like a wallflower. Like I didn't want to be noticed. Like I just wanted to do my thing by myself. Like I was not a person who went out. I didn't go to clubs. I didn't want attention. I didn't want any of that. I just wanted to be left alone, to do my thing on my terms, alone. That was my thing. I did not need your attention. What I needed was what I needed, and it wasn't a human being's attention. It was something that helped me escape from my problems and not have to confront what life was presenting me. But thanks to the fellowship and to a lot of years of therapy and psychiatry, I'm able to face life's challenges with healthy coping mechanisms. And I'm very appreciative and grateful for my friends in and out of the fellowships, especially those outside of the fellowships who have stuck with me for 23, 22 years. I was just at a buddy's wedding of 23 years. Like, we've known each other for 23 years. And I flew out to California and back to DC. You know, it was a quick trip. I was just out there for the wedding, but he was so compassionate, kind, and caring and understanding of my situation that he didn't have the reception until the day after the wedding, which I wasn't going to be there for because I left right after the wedding and flew back home to DC. But everything building up to the wedding, the days that I was out there were all dry, and the wedding and right after the wedding was dry. It wasn't until the next day, the following day, when I wouldn't be there, where the big celebration would happen. And that was really cool. He's a really great friend to think about me in that way. Now, I've been working a really strong program, and it would have been fine, and had I felt like, okay, you know, potentially this cunning, baffling, and powerful, insidious spiritual malady is potentially causing me to go the wrong direction, I would have just like left the situation had he chosen to have a traditional wedding. But again, like I said, I'm blessed and fortunate and appreciative and grateful that that I have friends that think about me like that. Like, not everybody has that, and I have an amazing accountability group and network and support network and people who care about me. So that's my hope for you, and that's what I hope the accountability group can do for you, and that's what I hope by you subscribing to our channel and watching our videos and liking our videos and commenting. Most importantly, commenting. Please comment. If you're new to recovery and new to the fellowships, please ask questions. If you don't know like what to do at meetings or where to find meetings or where to get literature, or if you have questions about post-acute withdrawal, feel free to post those questions or reach out to me directly. If you do have time underneath your belt, please share your experience, strength, and help, because you have the potential to help keep somebody sober for today by sharing some of the things that you did in early recovery that were healthy coping mechanisms to deal with life. Because no matter what, life is gonna give us tough times, whether it's in sobriety or active addiction. It's gonna throw us some curveballs and some adversity. So you can reach out to me on Twitter at @tagbuildinghope, or on Instagram at @tagrecovery. But yeah, those are the things that I hope for you, that you find the accountability network and accountability group and support network that can help you. So feel free to reach out to me whenever you'd like. Again, my name is Josh, and I'm the founder of the accountability group, and I am Josh in recovery and still battling the diseases of addiction and mental health. Thanks for letting me share.